Okay, we're going to finish up our last two problems. We're looking at problem number 11 now in our review. Looking at this, we want to purchase CDs and DVDs. The CDs is 3 CDs, but each one for $12.99, and 2 DVDs, and for each one it is $18.75. So I'm going to do a two-step process. 3 CDs, each one costs $12.99. And then I'm going to be adding to it my DVDs, which 2 for $18.75. Now I could have just written this number down 3 times, and I can write this number down 3 times, or I can use the parentheses and side by side multiply. But I want to come down here and estimate 3 times, I'm going to round $12.99 off to 13 whole. And then my 2 times $18.75 is going to round to $19. When I do this math, I'm looking at 3 times 13 being 39, and 2 times 19 being 38. And when I look at that as a total, I get 77. So I'm thinking it will cost me somewhere around $77 to purchase 5 items. So now I'm going to come over here and do the math and get a real answer. Again, because we're multiplying through by decimals, I'm just going to multiply and get an answer, and then we will look behind. 3 times 9 is 27, carry the 2. 3 times 9 is 27, plus 2 more is 29, carry the 2. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 2 more is 8. And 3 times 1 is 3. So for just the CDs, it's going to cost me about, if I look behind, 2 places, $38.97. Is that reasonable, and is it close to my estimation? Yes. So now let's go to our other amount, which is $18.75, and multiply by 2. Again, just multiply. 2 times 5 is 10, carry the 1. 2 times 7 is 14, plus 1 more is 15, carry the 1. 2 times 8 is 16, plus 1 more is 17, carry the 1. And 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 more is 3. Now looking behind, I have 2 values sitting behind, so I'm going to come in 2 places sitting behind, and my money amount for the DVDs is about $37.50, and I estimated $38. I still have to add these 2 numbers together, 38.97 plus 37.50. My skill here is remembering to line up the decimal like buttons on a shirt. I have 7, 14, carry, 16, carry, and 7. So is it reasonable that I am going to spend $76.47, and does that match my estimated cost on DVDs? I would say yes. Last problem. We're almost there. Problem 12. We're looking at harvesting 2 1/3 acres per 1 day. And I'm going to do this for 10.5 days. So every day it's 2 1/3 acres. The second day, 2 1/3 acres. The third day, 2 1/3 acres. This is a multiplication process because we want to know how many acres total in the 10.5 days. So we're going to take our 10 1/2 and we're going to multiply it by 2 1/3. It really doesn't matter which number you write here first. You can reverse them and say 2 1/3 times 10.5, and we'll get the same response. So I'm going to estimate first and say 11. And this number right here is only 1/3, so it's going to round down to 2. And we're going to get about 22. And we're talking about acres of corn. So now let's do our math. If I have 10 and 1/2, and I want to multiply it by 2 and 1/3. I can't multiply mixed. I'm going to change them to improper by multiplying down, adding up. Here, 10 times 2 is 20, plus 1 more is 21, and my denominator stays the same. Over here with this number, 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 more is 7, and my denominator stays the same, and I multiply. My rules for multiplying is top times top, bottom times bottom, but I notice that I possibly could reduce. I see that 21 and 3 can go into each other. 3 goes into 3 one time, 3 goes into 21 7 times. So now I have a simpler problem that I can work. And working this, 7 times 7 is 49, and I'm going to divide that by 2 times 1, which is 2. This is an improper fraction, so I have to do top dog in the house. So I have 49 divided by 2. 2 goes into 4 2 times, and we bring down the 9. 2 goes into 9 4 times, which is 8, and subtract, and I'm left with 1. But my remainder is not a remainder anymore. It is written as a fraction of 1, and my denominator is 2 because that's my divisor. So I end up with 24 and 1/2 acres, sorry about that, acres of corn. Is that reasonable for 10.5 days that I harvest 24.5 acres? Yes, and it's close to my estimation answer. There you go, guys. Good luck. Your test is on Thursday. Remember, pay close attention to your key words, what means add, what means subtract, what means multiply, and what means to divide. And I'll see you tomorrow in class.